I never would do testimonials. I hate doing them. So the fact that we're doing this speaks volumes about these people.
I would have to say that too.
I would never do a testimonial.
Yeah, I think when we were asked about this, there was a slight hesitation, but then we realized that this is the right thing to do for them.
This is the least we can do in
Absolutely.
exchange.
Well, we decided to purchase a new dining room table, and we just happened to go into DMR Interiors, and
we picked this right away. This was easy, and Eric was helping us, and we kept trying to figure out chairs. And he would show us all these chairs, and we'd go, no, we don't like that. And finally, after a good half hour, he finally said, I think maybe you should talk to my wife. Lo and behold, he introduced us to Gina, and before we knew it, we were sitting down, looking at chairs, talking chairs, and she solved the chair issue.
And before you know it, she's drawing a design idea about, what to do, not only just in this dining room,
but in this
the
whole
adjacent
space.
room here. And then while we're at it, we have to do your
great room, because we have to move the piano that's in the living room out into the great room. So one thing just built on another. In the middle of this, we started building a mountain house. And we knew from the beginning, we're just going to have Gina just do it. We're not going to mess around trying to do it ourselves.
Actually, once we got into this project and worked with Gina and realized how talented and gifted she was and how much fun this process was.
She put up with a lot for me.
Yes.
I was hard to work with.
I was super easy. But I think it was just an automatic that we knew that Gina needed to be our designer for our new home in Crested Butte.
Yeah. So you walk into the front door of the Crested Butte house, and first you exhale. I mean, you're there. It feels amazing. You're looking at this incredible view out these windows, and everything is warm, and it's contemporary, but it's still soft. Everything is comfortable.
When it comes to the master, Gina had this idea of putting these two swivel chairs at the end of the bed. There's a very large east-facing window where the sun comes in.
And they face a fireplace.
And the windows are right there, and this is the most spectacular place
every morning to sit with your coffee
and watch the sun come up and just take it all in.
Yep.
So it's turned out to be, I think, one of our favorite places right there, don't you think?
Yeah.
And I think this whole idea of, creating, these great indoor places where the outdoors comes in was a big thing for us.
Yeah.
On the other hand, she kept it simple. But it's just simple and really reflects, I think, who we are and where we are living and the type of home we wanted in Crested Butte, don't you think?
Yeah. That was amazing. She looked at blueprints, and so her process of working on a home that's 4 hours away, she literally looked at the drawings and could do all these spatial arrangements with furniture. She could tell how high ceilings are, where windows are, all these things. She did all the wall coverings, all the floors, everything from those drawings. They came up during the framing stages for one weekend just to double check and make sure everything was what she thought it was. And then they came back when it was done. And they were spot on. There was no issue with working from a distance. She knew how to do it just by the drawing. And that's pretty impressive. There are so many things and pieces to look at in terms of furniture and backsplash and tile and all this. It is wonderful to have somebody to cut through it, come to the table with a choice of selections that makes sense, and then work from there.
The process was super enjoyable, and whenever we had a meeting with Gina at the showroom, or we were getting together to talk about ideas. It was something we really looked forward to, and that was super fun. Yeah. I think what I would say is that just working with Gina, Eric, her husband, being in the showroom, both her parents, Frank and Marilyn are just fabulous people. It just feels like the right people to work with. It's a family connection.
Yeah.
And we feel like we're a part of that family.